Please take a seat. Khalil Roundtree.
Khalil, good morning. On your right.
Hi.
Good morning. What it's like to be part of such a big event like UFC Baku?
It's absolutely amazing. I did not expect for Baku to be as beautiful and welcoming as it's been. Everybody here has been so nice, so amazing. This is a moment in my life that I'll never forget. This place, I will never forget this place.
You're fighting overseas. You faced the jet lag like we talked yesterday. Like he's like a gorilla. And then you saw the landscape of the city, Baku. Did you like the city? Did you see the fans?
Yeah. I've never met fans this excited anywhere in the world. It's, you know, the moment we got off of the airplane. So I've been here over a week now. I got here I think last Saturday. But everyone's been so excited, you know. It's hard to not be happy when everybody in the streets everywhere. It's yeah. And then as far as the jet lag goes, that's the reason why I came early. You know, I wanted to make sure that I felt good and everything's gone. Jet lag's gone and I'm ready to go.
Your last fight was a championship fight. Now we are facing the former champions such as Jamahal Hill. What's your thoughts on this fight when you're against such opponent?
I'd say my thoughts on this fight are that I'm prepared. You know, I think, yeah, my last fight was against Alex and it didn't go my way. It was a tough fight. I gave everything that I could, but that wasn't the end of me. You know, I learned a lot. I went back to training and fixed, you know, everything that I needed to fix to just become a better fighter, a champion fighter. So my thoughts on this matchup is that I'm coming as prepared as I can be to get the victory on Saturday.
And one last from me about your coach John Wood. Last week he was in Merab's fight against Sean O'Malley, and he went to Georgia, and now he's in Baku, Azerbaijan with you and Nazim Sadikhov also. What's like to have such kind of coach who takes care about every fighter he has?
Oh, it's great. John is amazing at what he does. You know, he has a lot of experience. He's been in the MMA world for a really long time. He's coached the best of the best. We have a great gym over at Syndicate. And then, you know, I think having to go to different places is just a part of the job. But it's something that he does well.
Thank you.
Qısa olaraq tərcümə edəcəm. İlk öncə sual verildi ki, belə bir turnirin bir parçası olmaq nə deməkdir? O qeyd elədi ki, Azərbaycanda və ümumiyyətlə Bakıda hər şey çox yüksək səviyyədədir və sözün düzü mən heç gözləmirdim ki, burada məni belə bir qarşılayacaqlar və mən deyərdim ki, ən gözəl fanatlar, ümumiyyətlə mən başqa ölkələrdə də olmuşam, amma ən gözəl fanatlar bəlkə də Azərbaycandadır. Çünki biz aeroportdan düşən andan hər şey çox yüksək səviyyədə olmuşdu və mən döyüşə 2 həftə qalmış gəlmişəm. Səbəbi də o idi ki, aklimatizasiyadan keçə bilim və döyüş vaxtı tam hazır olum. Son döyüşdə keçmiş çempion Alex Pereira'ya uduzmuşdum. Düşünürəm ki, o döyüşdə ən yaxşısını etməyə çalışdım və etdim, amma məğlub oldum. Amma biz məşq kampında biz hər şeyi analiz eləmişik və düşünürəm ki, mən daha yaxşı olmuşam. Mənim ən yaxşı versiyamı Bakıda görəcəksiniz. Sonra onun məşqçisi John Wood'dur, həm də Nazim Sadıxovun məşqçisidir. Onun haqqında sual verildi ki, belə bir məşqçinin başçılığı altında çıxış eləmək nə deməkdir? O qeyd elədi ki, John Wood əla məşqçidir, böyük təcrübəsi var. Biz çox Bakıda gözəl bir zalda məşq edirik və hər şey çox yüksək səviyyədədir.
Khalil, on your left.
Hi.
Hi, Fight Digital Turkey. Congratulations on having your own custom shorts. You are one of the few people that have that. I know it's just shorts, but do you think it comes with a pressure?
Do I think that it comes with pressure?
Yeah, having very few people that having your own custom shorts.
I don't feel any pressure at all. I think the only thing that I feel for being able to have custom shorts is appreciation. It's an amazing thing, and yeah, like you said, not many people get the opportunity to have them. But I think that it was, the UFC's way of, of also showing appreciation. I think, although people are now starting to know who I am, especially after the last fight with Alex, I think one thing that's forgotten is I've been in the UFC now for over 10 years. And so I don't plan on going anywhere, anytime soon. So I think that it's fair to say that I can get, custom shorts. Yes, I'm finally in the ranks, after a long time, but I've also been here a long time. And, the only thing that I feel right now is appreciation.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning, Halil.
Hi.
On the right. Thanks for coming to Azerbaijan. We appreciate it. My question is, what do you think about if you're winning this fight against Jamal Hill? Do you need to opportunity will face Magomed Ankalaev for the championship belt?
I think that a win over Jamal Hill definitely puts me in the talks of being a title contender again. Whether it's Magomed Ankalaev or anyone else, I don't know, because the division right now, as you can see, is we don't know who's fighting who next. There's nothing guaranteed. We don't even know. So I don't look past this fight. My goal is to win over Jamal Hill and to do it in a way to where there's now talks of me fighting again for the title. When, I don't know. And that all depends on, what happens with these guys. But whoever does have the belt, when it's time for me to fight again, yeah, so be it. I'll be prepared.
Thank you very much. And the second...
Qısalar tərcümə edəcəm. Yəni ki, sual verildi ki, bu döyüşdə qələbə səni titula namizəd edəcəkmi? O deyib ki, mən hal-hazırda bu döyüşü düşünürəm Camala qarşı və onun üzərində qələbə qazanmaq istəyirəm. Amma təbii ki, bu döyüşdə qələbə məni artıq titul döyüşə namizəd edəcək. Sadəcə indi divizionda vəziyyət elədir ki, Magomed Ankalaev çempiondur və kimlə döyüşəcək hələ bilinmir və növbəti çempion Magomed Ankalaev növbəti rəqibi kim olacaq hələ bilinmir. Ona görə mən artıq sadəcə fokuslaşmışam bu döyüşə. Məqsəd isə qələbədir.
And Khalil, the second question, what do you think about the Kazakhstan fighter Diyan Ogajai in lightweight division? Did you see his fight, and what are your thoughts about it?
Did I see whose fight?
Yes, Diyan Ogajai. Did you see this fight? Diyan Ogajai. The Kazakhstan fighter, do you know him?
I don't think so.
Diyan Nurgojai, do you know him, the Kazakhstan fighter?
The
No?
Kazakhstan fighter?
Yes,
no,
in
what?
lightweight division.
In the lightweight?
Light heavyweight.
I didn't see him, no. No.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Halil, hər vaxt
Hi.
olarsa. Hay, xoş gəlmisiniz Bakıya. Rəqibiniz Camal müsahibəsində demişdi ki, bizim onunla döyüşümüz çox qəribə olacaq. Sizcə belə dedikdə, weird dedikdə nəyi nəzərdə tuturdu? İkinci sualımsa, sizi sosial şəbəkələrdə Qarabağ Futbol Klubunun formasında görmüşdü. Bu necə alındı, o formanı sizə necə hədiyyə etdilər, bu barədə təəssüratlarınızı istərdik bölüşəsiniz.
Khalil, first question is that you said your opponent said that the fight will be weird. What do you think he meant by stating weird? And the second question is, we saw on media that you wore Karabakh Football Club jersey, and we want to know how you received that, how that felt.
So the first thing is, he said that the fight would be weird. Is that correct?
Correct.
I don't even know what that means, to be honest. Weird. I think that the fight will be exciting and that I will win, and maybe that's going to be weird for him. And then as far as my Karabakh jersey, I bought it. I thought that because this place has been so amazing and everybody's been so welcoming, I was walking in the mall and I wanted to, get a souvenir to take home, something that, represented my visit, my stay here in Baku, and yeah, so I got a Karabakh jersey, and I also got I got my papak, so I'm happy to have them both as souvenirs.
Hi Khalil.
Khalil
Yusuf
qeyd
from
elədi
MMA
ki,
101 here.
translate edirəm bir dəqiqə. Xəlil qeyd etdi ki, o bilmir onun rəqibi qəribə dedikdə nə nəzərdə tutur. Bəlkə də o fikirləşir ki, Xəlil onu udacaq və ona görə də o onu qəribə kimi qeyd etdi. İkincisi isə Qarabağ Futbol Klubun t-shirtini alıb özü molda gəzərkən özü alıb. Çünki yenə qeyd etdiyi kimi Azərbaycandan azərkeşlərin çox gözəl qarşılamağına görə o istəmişdi ki, o suvenir aparsın, həm o jersini, o t-shirti alıb və bir də papaq alıb, hansı ki özü ilə birlikdə evinə aparacaq.
Hi Khalil, Yusuf MMA 101. Would like to ask you, how do you compare Alex Pereira who fought you and the one who fought Ankalaev?
I think that the Alex Pereira that fought me was maybe he was a little bit more fresh, I think that there was more intensity in the fight with me, and that's about the best thing that I can say. I think after listening to the news and hearing some of the stuff that he had to say, he fought a lot of times. And I think by the time he had to fight Ankalaev, maybe he was a little bit tired from fighting so much. But I think he's still a great champion and would love to, or former champion, and would love to see him fight again, the same way that our fight went.
Last question. Do you feel that after a great performance against the ex-champ Alex Pereira, that now UFC are giving you only top 5 opponents because you are up to that level?
I think so. I think the UFC was able to see the skills, my skills against Alex, and I think that it helped them to see that maybe I am worth being up at the top and fighting for a title, especially after going 4 rounds with Alex, and before that fight, not many people besides Izzy were able to do that. So I think that the UFC saw potential, and I think they saw that it's absolutely possible that one day I can be champion. So I believe that now they're trying to make the right decisions in the matchmaking to make that possible.
Sual verildi ki, ilk öncə o son titul döyüşü Alex Pereira və Magomed Ankalaev arasında və o döyüşdə Magomed Ankalaev qalib gəlmişdi. O Xalil Roundtree-də bundan qabaq Alex'la görüşmüşdü. Xalil dedi ki, o döyüşdə sanki Alex Pereira daha yorğun idi, yorğun görünürdü. Magomed isə daha çox fresh idi. Amma yenə də Alex Pereira bu böyük çempiondur. Sonra sual verildi ki, Alex Pereira'ya qarşı döyüşdən sonra UFC yəqin ki gördü sənin potensialı və bundan sonra ancaq top döyüşləri sənə verəcək. Xalil cavab verdi ki, bəli, bu döyüşdə UFC-nin matchmakerləri onlar görürlər ki, mən nəyi bacarıram və nəyi göstərə bilərəm və düşünürəm ki, bu döyüşdən sonra mənim potensial rəqiblərim ancaq top döyüşçülər olacaq və mən əminəm ki və inanıram ki, çempion olacağam, ola bilərəm.
Khalil, my question is, last fights for you and Jamal Hill was bloody. What do we expect from the fight on Saturday?
I will not have any blood on my face in this fight. I cannot say the same about my opponent, but you can expect that however you see my face right now is going to be exactly the same on Saturday night after the fight. So no blood from me. That's my promise.
Sual verildi ki, bəs Xəlil və Jamal Hill onların son döyüşündə ikisinin də çox qanlı döyüşü olmuşdu. Bu dəfəki döyüş necə olacaq? Xəlilin cavabı oldu ki, siz əmin olun ki, siz indi mənim üzümü necə görürsünüzsə, döyüş bitəndə də belə görəcəksiniz. Mən planlamıram ki, mənim qanım oktagonda olsun, amma bunu Jamal barədə deyə bilmərəm.
Khalil, hello. Right here.
Hi.
We are so happy to have you here, firstly.
Thank you.
And I'd like to ask you two questions. First one, you had no surgery after the Pereira fight. So it's been like 8 or 9 months, I guess. If it's not fully healed, how does that affect your defense? And do you plan to make up for it with power shots, etc.?
Yeah, I had no surgery after the fight, but it's fully healed. There's no issues at all. It's not going to reopen. I did a lot of different healing procedures to make sure that it's tough. It's just as tough as it was before it happened. So I have no concerns. My nose is going to be totally fine. And yeah, I don't see it being any disadvantage in this fight, especially because I said he's not going to punch me in the nose. I know it. I promise.
I got it. And the second one is the fight has been delayed a few times, and I'd like to ask you, has the weight added pressure or motivation for you?
I think that the fight being delayed was more motivation than pressure. When I first got the news, it was frustrating because I was prepared and ready to go. But after I let my emotions calm down, it only gave me time to continue to learn new things, and even like not relax, but just like less intensity, you know? So it just helped me to shift my focus, refocus, work on some things that I wanted to work on, and now we're here, and I feel great. So I'm pretty happy for the postponement.
Thank you so much. Good luck. We will be very happy to see you in the octagon.
Thank you.
Tərcümə etmək istəyirəm. İlk sual ondan ibarət idi ki, Xəlilin əməliyyat olmuşdu burnundan və sual ondan ibarət idi ki, bəs bu ona bir dezavantaj ola bilərmi? Xəlil dedi ki, hazırda onun burnu çox yaxşı vəziyyətdədir və o yenə də əminliklə deyir ki, onun üzünə heç bir zərbə olmayacaq onun rəqibi tərəfindən. Ona görə də hamı narahat olmasın. İkinci sual ondan ibarət idi ki, bəs döyüş bir neçə dəfə artıq təxirinə salınmışdı. Bunun barədə nə fikirləşirdi? Və o dedi ki, ilkində biraz motivasiyasına təsir olmuşdu. Nəyə görə? Çünki o hazırlaşırdı çox, amma daha sonra o belə başa düşdü ki, ona daha çox vaxt verilib ki, hazırlaşsın və bu onu əslində avantaj kimi də özünə mental olaraq hazırlaşmışdı və bir neçə işlər üzərindən daha da keçmişdi, ona görə də tam hazırdı.
Hi, Khalil. Welcome to Baku. Knockout losses. Could the next knockout come from you?
Can you say that one more time, please?
Could the next knockout come from you, Hill?
Could my next knockout?
Not. Hill has 3 knockout losses.
Losses.
Yes. Could the next knockout come from you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's. I think that every day I'm getting stronger. Every day I'm getting better. And people who watch my fights know that, you know, there's always possibility for a knockout. So, if there is another knockout, yes, it will come from me, and that number is going to go from 3 to 4, right?
If you win, what's next plan? Do you want it with Alex Pereira?
When I win, I
Rematch.
yeah, I just want to be the champion, and I just want to fight for the belt. If Alex gets the belt again, and it's time for me to fight again, and it's him, then great. A rematch would be fantastic, and I think that the fans would like to see that. But I only really want to rematch Alex if it's for the belt. My main focus is to be the champion of the world, and so whoever has the belt when that time comes is the person that I'm going to fight. So if Alex gets the belt again and it's time for me to fight, then the world will have the rematch.
Thank you, good luck.
Sual verildi ki, nokautla, Jamal Hill nokautla 3 dəfə məğlub olmuşdu 3 görüşdə. Növbəti nokaut səndən gələcəkmi? Jamal Halil dedi ki, absolutely, yəni ki, məndən gəl, mütləq şəkildə məndən gələcək. Çünki hər gün mən daha yaxşı və yaxşı oluram və onu nokaut salmağa hazıram. İkinci sual o idi ki, əgər bu döyüşdə qalib gəlsən, Alex Pereira ilə revanş döyüşü istəyərdinmi? Halil qeyd elədi ki, mənim məqsədim o titulu qazanmaqdır. Əgər Alex Pereira yenə çempion olacaqsa, təbii ki, mən ona qarşı döyüşmək istəyəcəm. Bu çox gözəl olar. Amma yenə də mənim məqsədim tituldur. Ona görə titula kim sahibdirsə, ona qarşı döyüşmək istəyirəm.
Khalil, question for you.
Yes, Roundtree. Hi, good morning.
Hi.
Hello.
Again, about the postponement. You and Mr. Hill have been booked before to face off. And I'd like to know more about if anything was different this time in terms of preparation for your camp. What was different?
Different. I think just my effort. I think my effort has just been increasing daily, and every training camp. I'm very determined to be considered the best in the world, and so with that, I have to put in maximum effort. And not that I didn't in the past, but I think that time has only allowed me to, just strive for more and more and give more and more effort. So I think that would be the number one thing that was different, is that the more time that passed, the harder I worked, and the more of myself I gave to my training.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sual ondan ibarət idi ki, hazırlıqlarınızda nə fərqli olmuşdu bu dəfə? Xəlilin cavabı isə onda idi ki, əsasən vaxtla bağlı. Ümumiyyətlə o dedi ki, bütün döyüşlərə çox hazırlaşır, amma maksimum dərəcədə enerjisini qoyur. Amma bu dəfə vaxtın çox olması daha fərqli idi, çünki o bu vaxtı daha çox üzərində işləməsinə qoydu və buna görə də o özünü çox hazır hiss edir.
Khalil, on left side from you.
Hi.
According to the information we have, you are vegetarian, but in Baku the cuisine is fixated on huge amount of meat. And have you visited local restaurants and tried meat like kebab or something others?
Yes, I have visited local restaurants, and the food here is amazing. It's so good.
You like it?
Oh, I love it. Everything's so good. I've had so many different like kebab and lamb and goat. I've had everything. It's just been, it's been so good. The vegetables, they're cooked perfectly. The tea is amazing. The Azerbaijani tea. Oh my God. So next time, I come to visit Baku, hopefully it's not for a fight, and I can just enjoy all of the delicious food and everything, because this place is the best.
Sual verildi ki, biz bilirik ki, sən vegetariansan, eşitmişik vegetariansan, amma Azərbaycanda bu çoxlu ət yeməkləri var və sən bu restoranlara getmisən və onların dadına baxmısanmı? Xalil dedi ki, bəli, bu çox möhtəşəmdir, quzu əti, kebablar, Hər şey çox möhtəşəmdir. Azərbaycan çayı isə sadəcə fantastikadır və bütün bunları dadına baxmışam. Və növbəti dəfə bəlkə yenə gəlib bunların dadına baxmaq istəyirəm. That's all for Halil. Thank you, Halil.
Thank you. You guys are the best in the world.